And good morning. It's David Dendy here. We're reading from Eyewitness April, and today is April 11th, and our title of our devotion is Showing Up. Showing Up. I think it was Woody Allen who was credited with coining the phrase, 90% of life is just showing up. 90% of life is just showing up. My eyewitness. I was in the seminary chapel recently, and the preacher talked about Moses and God's call in his life at the burning bush. I've talked before in my life about three powerful words. The three most powerful words are, He is risen. And here in 2020, we will be uttering those words, proclaiming those words tomorrow. Here's a few more. Three most powerful words. I love you. I forgive you. Please forgive me. I am sorry. You are forgiven. I accept you. And Jesus is Lord. At the burning bush, which is not consumed by the fire, God calls Moses, and Moses' response is deep and profound. Here I am. Here I am is another set of three words, powerful beyond measure. In those three words, we find a certain kind of vulnerability, availability, readiness, openness, power, and humility. I talked with two seminarians who are getting ready to graduate and are currently waiting on God to issue a call to a church to become that church's pastor. Basically, both of them are standing before God saying, Here I am. Here I am, ready to serve you wherever you would send me. By just showing up, you never know what you might hear from yourself or from another. Here I am, available to you, willing to follow you, opening myself to you. Here I am, with all my warts, with all my vices, with all my foibles and faults. Here I am, with open arms to accept you, to love you, to forgive you, to cherish you. Here I am. I've missed your voice, your smile, your laugh, your quirkiness. I know some people I wish I could shout from the mountaintops on this day, just show up. Make yourself available. Utter these three words, here I am. Just showing up might make all the difference in the world today. Maybe even a 90% difference. Our scripture for today comes from Exodus chapter 3. When the Lord saw that he turned aside to see, God called to him out of the bush, Moses, Moses. And he said, Here I am. Well, we live in times that causes or requires a lot of creativity, a lot of energy these days to stay connected. What's a way that you could reach out to someone today to say, Here I am? All right, have a blessed day, and don't forget to laugh often and to fear not. Take care.